Namaste Ji. All right, welcome back to Yogawithanil again. I hope we learned something new from the previous sessions. This is session 3 or episode 3 of the series Yoga for Absolute Beginners. Right, we are slowly, gradually understanding, though it's only 2 sessions a week, right? But it's still fine, right? You can repeat those sessions in the alternate days, or you can just maybe practice the same session tomorrow as well. That way you can understand more like about the movements that we have been doing or that we did. All right, that is how. So I believe in that foundation should be strong. If the foundation is not strong, you'll be confused while practicing the beginner session or the intermediate practice or the flow of Surya Namaskara or anything. So the foundation is what we need to work on. Continuing that in today's class as well. So palms on the knees in Chinna Mudra, shoulders relaxed, spine always erect. Doesn't matter if you're practicing yoga or not, right? Even if you are being on the chair, on that desk job, if you are a person who has to sit in office for hours and hours, I still recommend that you keep the back always erect, always active. Shoulders relaxed here. As usual then, starting with keeping our eyes closed. Taking a moment here. Gradual, natural inhalation and exhalation. Gradual, natural inhalation and exhalation. Just becoming aware of our surroundings. Becoming aware of how we are feeling today. How does this body feel today? What kind of thoughts, emotions are there? Just observing them, watching them. How is your breathing pattern? Is it fast? Is it slow? Slow and steady, effortless. Just watching that. Prepare yourself to be here mentally for next 25 to 30 minutes. Just on this mat. Nobody else, nothing else. Just you and the breath. With that, join hands to chest. Let us begin with 3 Omkaras. I want you to inhale deep. Inhale. And the last inhale. I want you to rub the palms, generate some heat here, and close. Place the palms on the closed eyes, palms on the face. Keep palms in front, open the eyes, look into the palms, relax. Very good. Okay then. Session 3, huh? Though we're not moving rapidly or we're not doing any flow, but just working on our foundation. Remember on the first session I was saying keep the palm down and good side stretch and twist we did. We'll start with the same. Today I want you to keep the elbow down here. Elbow down here. Okay, you can keep palm also down, elbow, forearm down. Keep palm on this left palm on the left waist. I want you to push that left shoulder back to open the chest. And then extend this left arm over the head here. 1. Inhale and exhale. 2. Knees also closer to floor. 3. 4. 5. And inhale, come back up. Exhale, release. Let's keep this left elbow or forearm down. Right palm on waist. Push this back, open chest to side. Extend this right hand nicely. 1, breathe now. 2, extend fully. 3, good. 4, 5. Inhale, come back. Exhale, release here. Twist, hold right knee with left hand. Take this right hand back. We did it in the session 1. Remember, twist and stay. 1, 2, 3, good spinal twist. 4, 5. Inhale to center. Change, exhale to other side. Nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale to front now. See, when we talk about the asana or the movements, look at the spine, right? The different movement of the spine is what we practice in yoga. I mean, you'll see other changes also. You'll see a good stretch over the hamstrings, good forward fold, maybe good shoulder opening. All of that is going to be there. But the spine, it has different movements, right? Twisting senses are there, what we just did. Extension is there. What else? Forward fold is there. What else? Back bend is there. What is happening in the spine? Can you imagine? Right? And what else? This side stretch is there. Lateral stretch is there. What else? Have you seen halasana, sarvangasana? Right? So a lot of movements, majorly the 6 movements of this spine is going to be there during the practice, right? So whichever pose we practice going forward, you try and observe the spinal position in that, right? And then gradually, slowly we build the foundation and then move forward. So today we practice just the 2 standing asanas. I mean, in this standing series, right? It's not like we're only practicing 2 asana today. So I want you to just stand up now and maybe just shake legs, shake hands, because we have been sitting in cross-legged position for a while now. Just move. Movement is very important for us to stay healthy. Very, very important. Of course, Diet is also there, which is more important than moving physically, but moving physically is also very important. Now, the two asanas that I am talking about, one is what we are focusing on is the balance. The second one is mostly for the lower body, strengthening the lower body, the thighs and the knee joints and the ankle joints and all of that. We'll talk about that as and when we practice that asana. Coming to the first one, we will practice Vrikshasana. Heard of it? Tree pose, maybe? Yeah, right? When I said tree pose, oh yeah, I have. Or maybe you have practiced already. So what we do in tree pose, you just see once, then we'll practice together. It's just taking time to explain. So we basically find balance on one leg, 1 foot. So we lift, let's say I'm lifting this right leg up. I'm keeping the sole of this foot on the thigh here, on the inner thigh, left inner thigh. Remembering the asana, what we did in the disbalancing, what we did in the previous session: seated position, bending knee, opening to side, and folding forward. But here we're not folding forward. Only the leg position I'm talking about. There we were only touching. Here we will have to press it to the inner thigh. Continue pressing left toes down. Open this right knee to side. So when we keep the foot here to our top inner thigh, left inner thigh or the other thigh, we are not moving the pelvic to side. The pelvic still remains same, opening to knee side. Now it should be right in line with the side. If I practice it from the side, it's like you're not able to see, okay, if the right knee is there or not. Why? Because the legs are in one line now, one line fully. Then you only keep palms to chest here. You look at one point. The balancing asanas, you'll see, all you need to do in balancing asanas is you look at one point. You find that one point, maybe in front of you. You don't have to look at the screen. That's why this explanation taking more time, right? So you just find yourself a point right in front of you. You look at that point, concentrate at that point, and you'll easily find the balance. Trust me. Yeah? If we disbalance in between, you can relax. Again, join back because we're holding here for 10 breaths. Right? And in case if you're not able to keep foot here on top, do not keep it on the knee joint. You can just keep it here, somewhere here on the calves. The idea is to find balance on one leg. Check the strength of that leg. Check the sense of balance in the body. Let's do it then. Join me. You can stand. Let's start with the right foot on top. Place it here fully to inner thigh, left inner thigh. Look at this right knee. It should be in line with the left leg. Do not move the hip. Gazing at one point, I have got myself a point and I'm looking at that. 1, just breathing in and out. 2, just breathing in and out. Left leg active. 3, pressing the toes. 4, beautiful. Continue to find the balance. 5, like I said, if you release, shake legs, come back up. 6, good. 7, almost reaching there now. 8, good. 9 and 10. Hands down. Release now. Shake legs. Take a moment here. Shake legs. Okay. See, when we're equally distributing the weight on both the feet, it's easy for us to find the balance, right? But as soon as when we start, I'm saying there are people who can stay in tree pose for not if not hours, then minutes at least, right? Here we are struggling with even the 2 or 3 counts, which is fine because the body is not used to it, right? So the foundation, strong base we need to build. Let's switch the side now. I want you to lift this left foot, keep it on top, don't move the hip, maintain hip where it was, palms to chest, find the balance. 1, gentle smile on the face always. 2, 3, 4, 5, even I am like shaking here. 6, and which is fine. See? 7, see? 8, see? 9, there we go. 10, let's release hands first. Release the leg, nicely done. Shake legs, shake legs. Then I want you to go a little towards the back of the mat. Drop knees down, sit back, like point the toes behind, sit back on the heels. Anybody knows the name of this asana? Correct, Vajrasana. Palms on the knees here, resting here. Understanding 3 poses here: Parvatasana, Ashtanga Namaskara, and Bhujangasana. These 3 asanas we will practice first separately, and then with the flow we will try and do. You just be here in Vajrasana, unless if you don't have any knee issues. If you have any knee issues, you can just release this. Don't give pressure to knees. I don't want you to hurt yourself. You can just sit in cross-legged position. Understand? So the first asana, Parvata, is this. We lift hips higher, palms here in front. Look at the position. You can keep feet together. You can keep just heels up. You don't have to keep it down on the mat initially. And then holding it here. Look, I am not bending my elbows. It's right next to the ears. Extending the hands. Knees little soft here. Later you can straighten, but for now, soft. Heels up. Pressing palms down. It's like lengthening the spine. Lengthening the spine. The spine like moving upwards towards the ceiling. Like from here, if this is the spine, it's moving up towards the ceiling. Hip is reaching up towards the ceiling. Heels, even if you don't drop it down, it's absolutely okay. Elbows not opening to side. This, right? Pressing palm. Don't let the hands slide on the mat. Let's all do it now. Palms here in front. Lift knees up. Understand, observe, and then do it. Get into the pose. Knees little soft. Extension of the arm fully. Arms fully. Hold here now. 1. Breathe. Don't bend the elbows. Don't open elbows to sides. 2. 3. 4. 5. Slowly drop knees. You again sit back in Vajrasana. Vajrasana is feet flat, sit back on the heels. Palms again on the knees here. So that was Parvatasana. Moving to next. So let's say we are in Parvatasana. And then we drop knees down, drop chest down, drop chin down in front. Important asana. You'll understand this when we practice Surya Namaskara. Okay? So let's say I am here in Parvatasana. Then I want you to drop the knees here. Remember, cat-cow position. Every asana will connect one to another. So knees, hips, we were keeping in cat-cow, remember? So So same way, I am dropping my knees down, toes tucked in, knees softly we drop down, as softly as you can. Then drop chest between the palms and chin down. So my chest leaning, I am leaning forward, dropping chest between the palms and chin down. Look at my elbows, look at my thighs. So my hip is upright, thigh is not touching the mat. Navel region is, belly is not touching the mat. Elbow is not touching the mat. Facing up, chin down. This is Ashtanga Namaskara or Ashtanga Pranama. Some of us, I have seen a lot of beginners, they can't go down and they end up just lying down flat on the chest. In that case, what we do, we lie down flat first, keep toes tucked in. I want you to lift hip up from here, then maybe walk knees and a step forward, just a step forward. That way also you can achieve initially, but later on you'll have to drop the knees first, bend elbows, but elbows not opening to side, it shouldn't go side. Elbows, it's like sticking to your ribs or touching the side of the body. Then dropping chest between palms and chin down. So Ashtanga Namaskara or Ashtanga Pranama we call it. Why Ashtanga? Ashta Anga. Ashta, 8 Anga limbs. So your toes, knees, palms, how many? 6, chest, 7, chin, 8. This is how Ashtanga Namaskara. Let's do it then. Let's try all together. There you go. Come to Parvata. Remember Parvata? We just did. Now I want you to drop knees down from there softly. Keep elbows here. Slowly bend as and when we go down. Drop chest and chin down. This. Hold here. Observe, check, thigh should not be touching, belly region should not be touching. After the knees, it's the chest directly, and the palms and the chin. Elbows also not touching. Hold here. 2, 3, 4, 5. If possible, press palms, lift chest, chin up like how we did, and walk hands again back. Go back to again Vajrasana position. Sit back nicely. 2 poses, Parvatasana and Ashtanga Namaskara. Right? Ashtanga Pranama. Where we drop the knees first softly, as soft as you can. Chest down, chin down, elbows in that position, elbows not going out, elbows in here only, chin down. If you have maybe any neck issues or if you feel pressure on the neck, so instead of the chin, you can keep forehead down and take good support of the palms. Good support of the palms. Right? So 2 asanas. Now 3, let's say we did Ashtanga from Parvata. This was Parvata. We did Ashtanga Namaskara. You just be there in Vajrasana, understand. So from this Ashtanga Namaskara, I want you to slide forward. I don't want you to slide back. I want you to press toes down, slide forward, lift chest and point the toes like how we are pointing in Vajrasana. Point the toes. I want you to slide forward and lift chest only up. So we lift the parts like chest, the whole like thoracic fully lifting up, lungs fully up, only till navel region. till navel region. It shouldn't be like fully straightening, right? It is like you're lifting halfway up. Elbows, look at the elbows, bent, right? Shoulders not closer to ears, rolled back and down. This, rolled back and down, holding there for 5 breaths there as well. Okay, let's do it. All right then. Come to Parvatasana. Let's start from here. Drop softly, knees down, chest, chin down. Now from here, press the ball of the toes, slide forward, then keep toes flat, chest up, elbows bent. 1, shoulders away from ears. 2, strong back. 3, good. 4, 5. Now press palms, lift more up and walk palms back. You can again sit back in Vajrasana position. You can again sit back in Vajrasana position, right? Then there is one asana for the relaxation, Shashankasana. We'll get into that. So in Vajrasana only, for now, keeping knees also together, keep palms in front, extend hands out front here. Extend arms out front, just relax here. Breathe in, breathe out, you can keep the eyes closed, relax here. Relax here. And then slowly you can walk hands again back. Good job. This was Shashankasana. Will you remember these 3 asanas now? Very important. Parvatasana, Ashtanga Namaskara or Ashtanga Pranama, and then Bhujangasana. Bhujangasana, shoulders not like this, rolled back, away from ears, not closer, away. Okay then, I want you to extend legs out now, out front, right? And I was telling you last time we can turn around and lie down on the back here. Good job. All right. Today what we will do, hugging both knees to chest. And again, like how we did last time, just moving knees side to side just to relax the back. And then take a quick Shavasana. Go ahead, hugging the knees. Move side to side. Just massaging the back. Just massaging the back. Relaxing the back. Relaxing the back. Very nice. And then extend legs out. We take a quick Shavasana here. Toes relaxing, opening to sides. Palms facing upwards. Fingers naturally curled. Surrender fully, completely here on the mat. No more efforts. No more efforts. Complete rest. We did what we could. Even if it was a slow-paced practice, we're still improving with every session. So let's continue to have patience, continue to build the foundation. Slowly then become aware of your physical existence, and then move fingers, toes, head, gently moving side to side. Then join legs, stretch toes, stretch arms over the head. All right, we can turn around then slowly and sit back up comfortably here. Sit back up comfortably here. Eyes closed, join hands to chest. Let's complete with one Omkara and 3 Shantis. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Raw palms generating heat, covering the eyes, covering the face. Good. Open the eyes, look into the palms. Relax now. Very good. Awesome. Let's continue this, huh? Okay? We will improve. We will slowly and increase the pace of the class. We will slowly and include more asanas into our practice. All we need is we practice this. All we need is to work on our foundation. That's it, and we are doing that. This is Anil. I'll see you in my next session. Till then, you take care. Namaste Ji.